the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the New York Knicks in New York. For New York, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. And we talk about the future at the point guard position. Shaq, Dennis Smith Jr. already showing impact-level talent.
What's that?
Explosive.
Okay.
Airtight handle.
Mm-hmm.
Can get anywhere he wants.
What's your sound for airtight handle?
Okay.
That's lame.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, Shaq. You need some air? But when he gets inside, that's when he finishes like the big guys. Boom! Shaq, you would like that because he has a boom finish. Okay. He can rock the rim.
Keeping it airtight, Ernie.
Yeah. Sound like you can't breathe.
Can I breathe now, Ernie? Almost died, Ernie.
Oh, my gosh. Every day I deal with this.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know what you're talking about. But in the end, it's about them. Kevin?
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you.
Well, think about it. There's plenty of centers on the Warriors rosters, but when the going gets tough, they can go small. Their Hampton 5 lineup with Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala is the perfect blend of length, skill, athleticism, and IQ. Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. And it's Bogut in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Moutier. And it's sent back by Bogut. And they're able to recover. Outside, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Warriors. And Chris, you were talking about a couple of the nicknames for that Golden State Warriors lineup.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, they used it sparingly in the regular season. There wasn't something they wanted you to get used to. The playmaking and the defensive versatility of that unit, to me, that's what stands out. It's tough for a traditional center to stay on the court against them, with all that skill and mobility there.
Here's Green. After New York gets the three, back to Curry. From deep three-point range, and another three for Golden State.
Oh, that's a drop in the bucket from Mr. Curry. One of the softest three-point shots you'll ever see.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Robinson. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Knox. Shot clock at 5. Over Iguodala. Offensive rebound. Robinson. And Looney sends it back. Iguodala finds Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
The Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And here's Smith. Shoots over Curry. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Steph Curry talks about what makes Coach Steve Kerr so unique as they balance winning with the big picture.
He genuinely cares about what's going on in our lives and our families, and basketball-wise, I think he's really opened my eyes to the perspective of just how you run a team, but that life is obviously a lot bigger than basketball. There's a nice little, I guess, marriage of those two that you can enjoy along the way in the process of what we do.
You know, that's a good way of putting it, isn't it? At the end of the day, life is bigger than basketball.
And Steve Kerr shows that. I mean, he cares about his players, his staff. Beyond that, he cares about the country and the world around him.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Urebko. Livingston is out there with Cook. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Here's McKinney following the score by New York. It's good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. It's stolen by Jerebko. Livingston passes to McKinney, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. A different look for New York. Cornette's checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Vonleh. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. That's tipped. Takes the 13-footer. The shot's good. Curry's got 5.
Oh, you got to try to cut Curry off. That's how he makes you pay for a quick pull-up.
Here's Trier. And again, it's the Knicks missing. To the paint. With 4 seconds on the clock. And it's Green missing.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Warriors on top, up 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the Coach of the Year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful, beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. It's I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's
Polished
very
teak.
nice. It's very
Is it-
nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an ante.
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. Well, for the Warriors, Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And Kenny, your take on New York?
Too much of their offense was perimeter-based. To be successful in this league, you have to score in the paint. Now, that doesn't mean you have to run your offense through the low post, but you got to send guys to the baskets on pick and rolls, dribble drives, whatever, to create high percentage opportunities you can win with.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Welcome back to New York City with all its buses and cars, cabs, people, all the hustle and bustle. This is truly the city that never sleeps. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And when everyone's keying on you, you have a choice. Become passive or just work that much harder. He consistently chooses the latter.
Well, that's the mentality of a true competitor. Some guys shrink in the face of a challenge. For him, it's what he plays for.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. AC Webb, for your money, who does the best job of combining guard skills with a classic back-to-the-basket game?
Whoa, I mean, you think of Cousins. He's 7 foot, not the fastest, but he has back-to-the-basket and then crossover three-point shooting ability. Embiid as well, Towns, and of course, Anthony Davis, who I think was a point guard and had a great growth spurt in high school.
Yes.
He's just a guard in the big man's body.
We've got Emmanuel Mudiay. Jordan is out there with Hazonia. And it's Dotson in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Mudiay. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. So it's the Knicks now, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Knox. He's covered by Iguodala. Now Mudiay, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Moutier's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Here's Thompson. Good on the shot. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Thompson makes terrific decisions. I mean, deep inside, finds a way to play to his strengths.
Mudiay kicks to Hazonia. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. From deep three-point range, and the rejection by Curry. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Dotson. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Bell is out there with Iguodala. And it's Looney in at the 5.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Allen against Curry. Pass to Thompson from 11 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's a shot Thompson loves. He's so confident, so accurate with his jump shot.
And now, here's Hazonia. He's covered by Iguodala, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Warriors leading by 7. Here's Bell. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And this is where Bell likes to operate. Comfortable inside, knows he can get it done from there.
And now, here's Hazonia. He's covered by Iguodala. Bell against Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Watson can't hit. The Warriors shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Curry outside. It's rebounded by New York. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Thompson. New York, no good that time either.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off him. Just couldn't knock it down.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. And there's the pass to Thompson. And it's Golden State with another.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
Lasagna, that one goes in.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Curry with it. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Andrew, you've been called underrated so often, now it's overrated. What do you think about that?
I don't really care what the media say. I'm overrated, underrated, injury prone. I'm good enough, I'm not good enough, so it doesn't really matter. As long as we keep winning games, I really don't care. I'm not a stats guy, so for all the fantasy players out there, I don't care about fantasy. I'm just trying to win games.
That's going to make a lot of fantasy people very disappointed, but I suspect you don't care. Congratulations, Andrew. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.